it's Patty. So today I wanted to share with you a pregnancy update. I know it has been a super long time since I have done an update, and that is pretty much because this pregnancy is flying by. I planned on doing this update last week and time just got away from me, and there were other videos I wanted to post for you guys. So I decided today is the day and I'll update you guys with what's going on. I am 28 weeks. By the time you watch this, I think I'll be 29 weeks. So that is crazy. Third trimester, less than 3 months till we meet baby girl. If you did not watch my gender reveal video, I am having a girl and we do have a name picked out. I do want to do, my intentions are to do a name reveal video. If I don't do one, then in the next update, I'll make sure to include the gender reveal name, or I'm sorry, not the gender reveal. The gender reveal is a girl. I want to reveal the name. So if I don't do a name reveal video, I'll make sure to include that in the next baby update. I did my glucose test last week and I just got the results back and everything was normal, which I kind of was worried about that just because I have heard of several people in their third pregnancy having to do the glucose test more than once. So I thought I might have to do it, but everything came back normal on the first try. So I was relieved for that because I try my best. I love my doctor, but the wait is really long. It always takes like 2 hours every appointment. And she's a wonderful midwife. The office just takes a really long time and it's a 30-minute drive. So I prefer not to bring the kids with me if I don't have to, just because I feel like it would make a doctor's appointment, which I don't care for, even longer. So I try to arrange for someone to watch the kids at every doctor's appointment. So it kind of works out if I didn't have to do the glucose test again. So everything was good. And my 28-week appointment, everything went well. And I haven't, pretty much all they do is measure my belly, weigh me, take my blood pressure, and hear the heartbeat. So, I mean, there's really not much has changed. When it comes to doctor's appointments, they're pretty regular. It's the same thing every time. I would say the biggest thing since I did my last update is they always ask you, if you're having Braxton Hicks contractions. And I remember with Leah, I had no idea what contractions felt like. So I was like, no. And then looking back, I did have contractions. I remember the day I had Leah, the day before, I went to the mall and I was, we had some birthdays in the family coming up and I wanted to have gifts ready to go and things like that. I was just doing last minute preparations. And I remember I was 37 weeks, 6 days, because it was the day before and I had Leah at exactly 38 weeks. And I remember eating ice cream at the mall, and I was with my mom because Chris was working that day, and I remember saying, man, this ice cream is making my stomach burn. It's giving me so much pain. And it was really, I was having contractions and I didn't realize it. So fortunately my water broke and it was fine. So, so with Hunter, I knew when I was having contractions, and definitely this time I'm only 28 weeks and I know the difference between Braxton Hicks contractions and real contractions, and I feel like I have felt pretty strong contractions this time. They seem more intense to me than Braxton Hicks. They seem they feel like the contractions I had with both kids the day before I went into labor. They're very, very strong. So I was kind of concerned about that because I feel like that this is really early to be feeling that, but my midwife just said to monitor it and make sure that I'm not doing too much and I'm drinking enough water. She says definitely water intake will affect that, and she says just to make sure I don't have more than 5 in an hour. Because if I have more than 5 in an hour, then I'll have to monitor that. So I do get them more than I would like, but it has never been more than 5 in an hour, so I just try to keep track of that. And I have always been really good about drinking water, but with 2 kids and homeschooling and just keeping up with everything and the stress of we're trying to get the housing stuff and everything, it's just been a lot. So I do forget to drink water. and I'm not on top of that as I usually am. I usually am very on top of like my protein intake, my calcium intake, and my water intake, and I haven't been on top of that this time around. Like I have tried, and it's interesting because I have made, not that I'm eating super healthy, but I have made healthier choices this time in my pregnancy than in my other two pregnancies, and I actually have gained weight faster this pregnancy. Out of all three of my pregnancies, I've gained weight the fastest this one. So much so, Leah told me I'm so big that I could squash a whole city. So you gotta love a 4-year-old's honesty. So I definitely have gained quite a bit of weight, and I think it's because I'm retaining water, and I think I'm not drinking enough water. So I really need to be better about that. I do have a big cup that I carry around. I just am bad about refilling the cup. When I have the cup filled, I'm really good about drinking it, but then I'm really bad about refilling that cup. So that has been my biggest struggle. I would say definitely like a lot of discomfort in my belly, where I remember with Hunter sat really low, so I had a lot of discomfort like walking and lower back pain and stuff, where this time, I mean, it's still early on, so I might have that discomfort later on too, but it's all like in my belly. Like my belly just feels really tight and a lot of pressure all the time. So I definitely feel like this has been my most difficult pregnancy, just because I have two other kids. And with Leah, I remember like if I wasn't feeling well or if I was tired, I would just put on a movie, and we would watch a lot of movies. And at the time I felt guilty, but I feel like it was just a season of life, and we got out of that, and it wasn't like a huge deal. And I remember with Leah, we would go to the zoo like all the time. We had swimming lessons, and I was able to be very active with her, where it's more difficult to do that with both kids because I'm homeschooling, so I'm trying not to go out every single day because I want to get to the homeschooling stuff. And we recently did get the pass to the zoo, which I'm really excited about, but it's not the same just taking Leah versus taking Leah and Hunter. Hunter is a very active boy, and he is very, very active. That's all I can say. So it's a lot more work to take both of them versus just one of them. So, and it has been, in South Florida, it just is brutal heat. Like it still is in the 90s every day. This week, recently, we've started getting a cool breeze, so it's been hard to even like do outdoor activities. Like we go outside in the backyard, but I stay sitting down, so it's not me being active. So I definitely need to be more on top of like walking and things like that. I think that'll help. It's just every time I walk, my feet swell so much. Like my shoes don't fit me. I'm surprised I still have my ring on because I am just so swollen. So, you know, it's been challenging because I remember with Hunter, I loved being pregnant, and I just felt good. Like I felt really, really good. And this time I just feel like I don't feel good. I don't feel like I look great. I feel like I'm just swollen and like blotchy. Like I definitely, and I remember feeling that way with Leah too. Like I remember I did not feel like I loved being pregnant during that pregnancy because I just was so swollen and so big that I didn't feel great about my pregnancy. And I feel like this is how I'm kind of feeling this time too, which I'm trying to soak it in and just enjoy it, but it's hard because when you don't feel good about yourself, it's hard to like enjoy it. But I'm so thankful, and we are so excited about baby girl. I just am so surprised that like it's so close, you know, and I have yet to buy. I think the only things I've bought are my diaper bag and the changing mat. And that is it. I haven't bought anything for her. And all of our baby stuff is in storage. So I'm a little bit anxious because we're not ready at all. So we were hoping to get into a house, but the grant that we applied for with the hurricane and everything, it has delayed things quite a bit. So we're waiting to hear back, and we can't continue in our process until we hear back from the grant, because it would definitely make a difference in the type of house we can get if we're able to get this first-time home buyer grant. So we would love to be able to go that route. So I was hoping to be in a house by the time we have the baby, but I don't think that's going to happen because the baby's coming in 2.5 months or less. So I don't see that happening with how long closings and things are taking and how long it's taking people to find houses. I just don't see that happening. So I was hoping to be in a house by Christmas, and I don't think that's going to happen. So, you know, I'm a little bit anxious, and I think I was kind of like not planning anything baby-wise because I was so focused on the house. But since we're kind of at a standstill for now, until we hear back, I need to start getting baby stuff. So I probably will send Chris next month to our storage unit to get like the baby stuff as much as we can get. I mean, it's going to be really hard to get to because all of our stuff is in storage, but he'll do his best and we'll just make do with what we have, you know. But I definitely need to order some stuff too. So I need to get in gear. I haven't bought her any clothes, and I saved most of Leah's clothes, but Leah was born in June, and this baby's going to be born in December, so it's totally opposite months. So although Florida, the weather is pretty much the same year round, I don't really want her wearing like summer tank tops and things like that in December. I just feel like that would look funny. So I definitely need to get her some clothes, and she needs new blankets and that type of stuff. We borrowed a rock and play with Hunter. Someone lent us one and we loved it, so I definitely want to get one of those. And just I have a list of things I need to pick up within the next month. I also want to get Christmas shopping done. That way gifts can be wrapped and ready to go, because I have a feeling she's going to come early December, and I just don't want to be Christmas shopping with her here. So fortunately we do a lot of Christmas shopping through Amazon, and we love, definitely if you have kids, use Amazon. Make it with our whole family. We do Amazon wish lists, and that's perfect for if you have people out of town. You could just send mail the gift, and it's free shipping if you're an Amazon Prime member, if you spend a certain amount. So that's how we do it, and it makes it so much easier. Everyone gets what they are wanting, and you're not just like picking random stuff that they might not need. So we love it, but that's kind of the update. Is I feel like it's kind of negative, like I'm anxious, but we are really excited too. It's just, I think because we have so many unknown things right now, I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm super excited too, and the kids are really excited, especially Leah. She is really, really excited to meet her sister, and she's always talking about it and always super excited. So that's encouraging for me. So anyways, let me give you a bump shot. Here is the baby bump. Nice and big. I look at other people pregnant the same amount as me that are in their first pregnancy, and it's just, I'm like twice the size. So probably will be doing a baby haul within the next month or so once I get my act together and get baby girl some stuff. I'll make sure to include a haul. If there's any other baby related things you would like to see, please let me know in the comments down below. I definitely am planning on doing a what I eat in a day, a pregnancy edition. But if there's anything else you are interested in seeing, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to see our journey with baby number 3. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.